How's it going, YouTube? Today's discussion is technology, rod holders, old school. Today's technology, has changed drastically. You went from traditional sonar, single pole fishing, to the multi-pole spider riggers and longliners, to now it's revolved back around to single pole again, with the invention of Livescope and live sonar. Something different with us. And the way our technique that we crappie fish, we use the live sonar, but we also still spider rig too. There's several people that strictly have switched over just to that Livescope single pole, and that's got a time and place, and it's fun for really one person at a time. But most of the time when clients come with us, it's not just one person, it's normally two or more. And so what's that end up doing? You've got one person up front fishing while the other person watches. What fun is that? And then they flip off and you go back and forth. So what Johnny and I have done is kind of merge those old techniques along with the new techniques to come up with, I think, is one of the funnest ways to catch fish yet. You're taking that new technology and incorporated it with the way we've grown up fishing, or maybe your primary style of fishing, was spider rigging, but now you switched over to the Livescope, and now you've got all this equipment that you don't know what to do with because you feel like you got a Livescope. So what Johnny and I have done, we've kind of, like I said, we've incorporated those, and what I mean by that is we still run our spider rigs. I still have two clients up front fishing, running 8 B&M BG JPs, 16 footers or 14 footers. But I'm incorporating that with my Livescope. Johnny, my father, the other guide with Catch and Guide Service, he's doing the same thing. So I think that sets us apart from possibly some of the other guides in the area. You are able to come and enjoy the day with your best friend or your kid or your wife, and instead of letting one person fish all day or back and forth ever so often, getting half the amount of fishing time, you're getting the full amount of fishing time. You're both able to catch fish. So what we do is we use our live scopes to target those fish and to see the fish. We first locate those fish from using side imaging and our traditional sonar from the helm. But then when we dial that in with that live scope, once we see those fish, we target those fish, and then we creep towards those fish. And we're targeting more schools of fish instead of a single fish, but even a single fish we'll target from time to time. But that really sets us apart, and that really gets you to still fish a lot alongside your best friend or whoever, and I think that's important. So, rod holders. Let's talk a little bit about that. I've used lots of rod holders over the years, and I've used different company rod holders. This year I started, in my boat personally, switched back to a rod holder that I used to use years ago. When I first started guiding, I went to the store, didn't know what to buy, and I picked up a set of Driftmaster Rod Holders, the old T-bar style. And they were nice, they were adequate, but things change over the years and you do different things. So then I moved to Millennium spider locks, and those are great hot rod holders, and they serve their purpose. My father, he actually still uses those rod holders. But I wanted something a little bit different, especially for my boat, my setup. With my trolling motor, those T-bars were kind of constantly in the way, having to unloosen it, move the bracket, put the trolling motor down, back and forth. So I got with Driftmaster again, and take a look at these rod holders. I had these custom made, part on Driftmaster stake and part on my stake. A little combined effort to come up what I think is the ultimate spider rig rod holder. Take a look. Now, another new addition to the boat this year is a new set of rod racks. We used to run Millennium spider locks up front. They served their purpose, but now we got something new, and that is some custom rod holders, single stem from Driftmaster. I had Dave custom make these for me, the rod holder itself, and then the base are Panavice, which I got this idea from my brother Dan Porter. He used to have a set similar to this, and I've just got some aluminum rod tapped out. Those screw right in. But what's nice about these, they're each, single. I've got these two. Like I said, he custom made these. Got a nice angle on them, so they're right back, similar to these. You can grab each one really easy. Forward, backwards, right, left, whatever you need to have your rods, they're right on. Another nice feature on this side, as you can see, a couple of those are pulled back. So that makes it really nice. Pulling the trolling motor in, pull a couple of those back. That's something I struggled with my T-bar system. I had a set of those Millenniums, and they're nice rod holders, but they're always in the way of the trolling motor. This, pull those back, trolling motor comes back, puts it down, push them back, right where they're supposed to be. So it's really nice. As a guide, also, it's really nice to have. You deal with different people day in, day out. You might have a small person one day, might have a large person like me the next. So these, push them forward and backwards to fit the weight of the boat. So highly recommend Driftmaster rod holders. These gunslinger styles are really nice. You can get the rods out really quick and easy, and they don't get caught up on like some of the other brands. So give Driftmaster a call and they can fix you up. If you don't want anything custom like this, they sell their own system already ready to roll. That'll work very good as well. So I wanted something a little custom for my application, but they've got lots of great already pre-made rod holders on the market. So give Dave a call with Driftmaster and he'll fix you up. Thanks for watching.